Привет, меня зовут Keralis. Hey guys, it's Keralis. Welcome everybody to Workers and Resources, Sovietsky and Republitsky. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you give this video a like and also leave some nice feedback in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, I just noticed all my ambulances are out responding to some type of emergency. And I believe this over here, by the way, and this is a Polish vehicle and it's called Żuk. There's a light post in the middle of the street, a little bit of a hazard. And I remember them from Poland. I would say not too shabby, but you know what? This is one shabby looking vehicle. And it's not an amazing piece of engineering, but I guess a piece of engineering it is nevertheless. So, anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, I did not plan to do this as a series, but you guys seem to enjoy it, and I believe that this game has tons and tons of potential, so I want to showcase as much as I can, I guess while I can. And previous episode we did start a little bit on the food related industry. We're gonna continue that. The only thing we have set up is the vodka factory. So na zdrowie, I guess. A little bit stereotypical, but I guess it is what it is. I think we're gonna continue that in today's episode. We're gonna do, let's see, what else can we do? The food factory, the livestock farms, slaughterhouses, meat storage units, road cargo station and warehouse. You know what, we can maybe even get some freight trains up and running just to see how those guys look. What else? Oil and fuel, various industries, why not? Gravel, coal and iron. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. And also I did purchase a secondary train. The only thing I'm really bad with is putting those signals. I'm gonna get a hang of that, I guess, one day, but for the moment it is a big mess here and there. Also, I did tweak this little region a little bit, just to make it a little bit nicer. Not that it's nicer, but I tried, okay? I tried. And also, I did place some extra of those beautiful prefab buildings. Did you just say beautiful? Yes, they are fabulous. Nah, they're really ugly. Beach and beach. And just to hide away a little bit of the ugliness on the side of the building, maybe get two of those poplars, because for some reason the poplars, they grow very, very, very tall. Like, I mean, look at the size. What is this truck doing here? This is, I believe, a Kamaz, right? Sir? This is for residents only. Why is this street no good? Okay, maybe we screwed up some connection over here, but holy crap, look at the deforestation we've caused. Like, we had trees all the way around here in the previous episode, and now this. But you know what, let's do this. And one thing which I did place a few of those bus stops, or like those bus platforms, and I do want to connect those guys to all the different ones we have, just to make people go back and forth. Because at this stage, look at this, for example, people in this building, they can go to the kino over here, but I can't really reach the store, neither the pub or the grocery store. So I'm hoping that if we get some bus connections up and running, they will be traveling across the city and buying their crap. I don't think anybody's living in this, but yeah, you know what, let's import some of those peeps. 65? Perfect. That cost a little bit of money, but you know what? It's a workforce. So let's buy ourselves. Let's try to buy them at least. And by the way, this over here, you guys told me, it's an Icarus. And I was like, IKR 280. It's an Icarus from Hungary. I'm looking for a small bus today, however, because this is going to be like just the city buses. Ukraine in the house, maybe Ukraine represent. Belarus. This is a nice one. And people can be like, Keralis, it is year 1960 and you're buying brand new buses. Yeah, because I did unlock that, because I do want to showcase as much of the vehicles as possible. So that is unlocked for us. Czechoslovakia. I mean, it's a looks one. You know what? Okay, you go to over here, you go over here, and then you just spin about. Back and forth, back and forth. Start, you sweetheart. And let's check this guy out. You know what? Some people might be like, ooh, that's ugly. But I grew up in Poland. I've seen those prefab buildings. I've seen ugly trucks. I've seen shabby buses. I've seen it all. And this sure does bring back some memories. Shabby? Yeah. Mayday, mayday, we're sinking. Hello, this is the German Coast Guard. What are you thinking about? How big was that guy? Food-related food factory. Okay, it's big. Question is, can I landscape? I can. Okay, might not be perfect, but this might be a thing. Does that make a nice road? I guess it does. It does not matter. To me, it sure does. Put it down, place it. Okay, so now we're gonna have quite a beautiful food factory built up over here. We need a crap ton of people as well to work in those little places over here. But hopefully that's gonna work out. And in the back stages, I'm thinking of maybe, let's see here, we would maybe need to landscape even more of the land. But the question is if I could add myself one of those, the road cargo station. Let's see here, if I would just put them down like here. Here, yes, like there. Perfect, perfect. What I'm hoping that this guy is going to allow us to do is to load the trucks with all the food produced, because I think that this guy operates the same as the vodka factory, which means you can only load one truck at a time, and it's not going to be very efficient having all the trucks waiting outside to pick up food. So hopefully the food produced in this building is going to go down to the loading bay, and then we can load multiple trucks at the same time. Is that how it operates? You know what, I don't know, hopefully it is, but we also need to connect that. Can I? Without you, can I cannot. I can make a bendy shape for the bendy people, but I don't really want to bend it. Something like this. This is not too shabby. You just wait and see. When those trees are grown out, it's gonna look absolutely fabulous over here. But for the moment, I'm gonna be buying some of the crops, because we don't have a stable production on crops yet. So we're gonna be buying 16 tons, and once the production of crops are stable within the land, we're gonna cancel those orders. But this means, I believe, that food is being accumulated on the loading bays. So we could either export it abroad with freight train, why not, or even maybe distribute that into our own stores. So let's go over here and let's see, what can we buy? Refrigerated trucks, maybe? No, that's for meat. Pavers. I can't wait to try those guys out. Excavators. Road cranes. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, covered hull trucks. Let's get ourselves... what do we get? Żuk? How much? 0.5 tons of food. Maybe not. This is a Polish one. I believe this one, I'm gonna get two of those guys. I believe this is a Jelcz. Produced in the Polish city of Jelcz-Laskowice, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they make them anymore, but they're shabby. So we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be going to the loading bay over here, and then let's go to this food store like that. And we're gonna be loading... I think this guy over here, it had... Let me see here. This is like this. Yeah, this guy has the crops as well, which we are currently purchasing. So we need to go... Let's remove this. Cargo station, grocery store 2. Okay, but we're not going to be loading the crops. I guess we're only going to be loading the food, right? Like so and start. And this guy over here is going to be doing pretty much the same, but going to the other store. So you go over here, load food, and then, sweetheart, you go all the way to this store. Autosave, perfect. And yeah, you're going to be loading everything. Or not really everything, you're just going to be loading the food. Like that, and start the engine. And let's take a peek at those guys. Yep, they're definitely environmental friendly. Oh, you know what? I can almost smell it. I can almost smell it. It smells a little bit of my childhood. Oh, the diesel fumes. This is nice. It's getting really nice. Seeing all those like vehicles moving about, and the more we have, the more it just feels alive. Why are you stopping, sweetheart? There's no reason for you to stop over here. Hey, we might even have another light just over here. Let's do that. Let's add just one, and it's gonna be just one way like this. So hopefully it's not going to be any stoppage. They're just going to be going back and forth, back and forth. I still need to get a hang of those, but one day I will. So we do have 2 of those guys going back and forth now to our shop piece, and that also means if I go into the city now, we need to get some other paths going. We need to reduce the food levels over here. Let's just pre-purchase in case of famine. Let's just purchase 2.5 tons at all times. You might have been screaming. There we go. Approve that order. It is coming along. One thing I've been thinking about is I want to have some freight train. Just to see how those guys look. But how do we go about it? I guess what we could do, we could maybe make a warehouse here, use the same tracks as a connection just to kind of try out the freight trains, and then having the freight trains going through the main station over here. Because that is something they do, right, sometimes. Like, they just pass the normal, like, passenger the platforms and whatnot. So I guess that would be a thing. Let's try this then. Let's go over here. Let's go here and let's build ourselves the warehouse. You might be but no buts. Ladies and gentlemen, believe, okay? That's gonna be a little warehouse of ours, and then I guess we could do this. We can do our road cargo station here for our trucks. Then we can maybe add 2 of those guys in the future. Over here, do it, and let's see if we can connect those. Yes, I can. That is actually almost perfect. Then we can have some... let's see about this. We have 1 road access over here, which could be connected to this road. Then this could be pretty much connected to the same. Okay, this is gonna be nice. Let me see here. Can I do this to begin with? Like that. Then this could maybe go in straight like this. And this could be just continuing down here along the coast. You might, but what is happening? Don't ask me questions. I'm all up. You know what? I'm having hard times. This might be a very awkward commentary, as that always is when I'm playing games. Because doing stuff like this and talking at the same time is not the easy thing to do. But for a moment, we're gonna do this. We're just gonna leave it as it is. We have this, which is a warehouse. So this is gonna be accepting stuff. We can even purchase stuff, I believe, right? Yeah, look at this. So we can purchase crops, chemicals, fabric, alcohol, food, clothes, electric components, and mechanical components, plastics, and electronics could be purchased in this building. Perfect. And this will just pretty much act like a little loading bay of some type. I like this. Oh, I see a possibility. I see a possibility. Can we make this nicely happen? Okay. That is quite nice looking. So I'm gonna keep that. But now we kind of need to figure out how we want to have this guy, because we need to connect that to the rail system somehow. And how do we go about this? Could we just go... let me see here. Can I just go straight from this? Okay, that would be the easiest way, right? But railway crossing is too close to road. Okay, it's far from perfect, but it's something. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about this? Let's hide away the wireframe so we can see it clearly. But this is not bad. This is not bad. If this is gonna work, do we have crossings here? Yes, we do. That is perfect. Okay, so now we just need to figure out how to have the signals, and this is the weakest link in my planning. So this is one way, right? Yes, it is indeed. So let's have one here. We're gonna have one way over here, like that. Over here we will have... okay, this one here should be moved maybe even. Move to one way like this, and maybe having a two-way on from that side. Remove this one and keep that one. Is this how it's gonna be? I don't know. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me. I'm not very good with signals. But this guy should be going on this track, right? Yes, he is indeed. This guy should be moving out on that track. They meet. Yay! Okay, like now it's all amazing, okay? But we only have two trains. Let's add a freight train to the equation. Toot toot! What do we do? Electric? No, diesel. We need to see the pollution. The diesel fumes coming out. East Germany, Ukraine, Soviet Union, Romania, Czechoslovakia. I might go for this, CM3, because why not? That is from 1963 to 1994. And I believe this is still used somewhere abouts. This is pretty much the latest model as well. Or the most expensive. No, it's not. This one, holy crap. 1956 to 1964? That's a short lifespan if I've seen one. I'm gonna go with this one, the CM3. Not sure what it is in real life, but let's get one of those. Cargo wagons, however. What do we need? We need box carts for food and such, so let's get 2 of those. We might get a refrigerator for future. Isotherm. Let's go for this guy over here. We might get a flat bed, maybe for boards. Because why not? And what else do we have? Open car, tank. Well, we don't really have any of those. Open car. That's wood, bricks and steel. Just for the looks of it. Boom. And we're gonna see how this looks. So the main idea is this guy's gonna be going to the warehouse and then all the way to the border crossing and unloading the stuff. We also would need add some signals over here along the way. What's gonna happen later on? And start the engines. Okay, slow this down a little bit. Well, it is not too shabby. However, I'm a little bit worried about the collision over here now. There's lights. Nobody understands how they operate. Not even me. So why does this guy stop over here? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for that train or are you waiting for this train to leave? I guess he might be waiting for this train to leave because this train doesn't have any signal over here. So this guy should be going because he's gone to green lights. Then the freight train should be going because this guy's gonna be stopping somewhere along the way. Okay, this guy moves into that. Ooh, perfect. Okay, it's not perfect, but it is operational. This is it is so nice to see all the trucks. What you got? 4 tons of food for our stores, you beautiful Yelch. This guy's a little bit clueless, but he does have a thing over here. He's like, I haven't loaded anything. Yeah, I know. Why did we stop over here? You should not be stopping here. That is not even your signal. That's the neighboring signal. Interesting. Yeah, this is a little bit messed up over here. Like, I think it's gonna work, but we need to optimize that and make a little bit perfection of it. Yeah, see? Now this freight train is gonna be sitting here waiting until this guy moves from that track. So wondering if this would make our situation easy. Or easier at least. Or solve the issue. Because that means this guy has green light now. Because that guy is going to be waiting until this guy has passed and left the track over here. There's so much stuff happening. I love it. Okay, we will see. Okay, I will get better on that one day. But let them get to it. But we also need to transport some of the stuff over here. Especially maybe a little bit food. Food is something we can do. I guess we can export some food. We could even export some of the alcohol, I believe, right? 15 tons. Yeah, why not? Let's buy something. So we need one more for food. It doesn't have to be a big one. We could go with one more Yelch. Or is that that is Kamaz. What is that, Kaz? I know what that is. Furgon from Czechoslovakia to 1997. It does hold 1.1 ton food. That's not gonna last us at all. Czechoslovakia. I just want to try different trucks. There's a Maz. But let's go for one more Yelch. One more Yelch for that. And then we need one more Yelch for maybe the booze. So we're gonna have 2 of those guys. I know it might be boring to have the same. But I mean, they do store quite a bit. 4 tons and 4 tons of each. You go over here and unload this on this one. and you're gonna be just loading food. Do not touch the crops or anything else. Starts the engine. This guy over here is gonna be going to the vodka factory and unloading the vodka over here. And you just load the booze. Not that there's anything else to load, but just in case. Boom. That means the train has something bad happen over here. Anybody collided? Nope, not yet. I like trains. I like trains a lot. Okay, this guy has passed. That means this guy's got green light. That guy should not be waiting. He should just be going straight through, right? Well, nope, because that guy's too slow. So this guy comes to halt. Let me just think about this. How big is those guys? How many do we want to have even? How big was those? The meat stores are tiny, so we could have that in the front even, but the slaughterhouses are huge. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours later. No, I'm kidding, but this took some time just to align it correctly. It's still a little bit wobbly, wonky roads and such, but I take it. So what do we have over here? We have our livestock farm, which is in full working condition, I guess. We do have this. Not really sure we need that, but I did add a grain storage over here. Because the animals obviously will eat some crops, alright? So we can unload maybe crops over here. That goes into the livestock farm, and then from this guy goes into the slaughterhouse. Chop, chop, chop bacon, and then goes out to this, the meat storage, which is, I guess, is it operational? Yeah, it should be operational. It's connected at least. So we'll see what happens. Well, this cold store is not really full. By the way, is this a cold store? That is the question. What if this is not a cold store? But yes, we will see, because this only has room for 2.5 tons of meat. And are those guys still picking up logs? Yes, you are, you beautiful faces. But this guy over here, yes, indeed, look at that, cold store. So even the grocery stores, they do have a little bit of cold store for meat. Man, I like this. Okay, it's wonky, but it's coming along, okay? You just brace yourselves, and let's buy ourselves. Let's buy those little tiny Czechoslovakian refrigerator trucks. 2 tons, that's perfect for us. We also have those, USSR. 1.8. But I can like those. Those are kind of tiny. No, one of each maybe. How about this guy? 3 tons, 1.8 ton, and 2 tons. Like, I mean, this looks smaller, and it takes more than this guy. Do you approve? Yes, this is for the motherland. Then this guy is going to be going from the cold store in the slaughterhouse all the way to the grocery store over here. And I guess, yeah, we don't have to use like one track for everything, because there's going to be a lot of tracks all over the place, but for the moment I just love seeing those vehicles moving about. And you just pretty much load that. Start, sweetheart. Perfect. We're going to take a peek at this guy very, very soon. You as well. You go to this guy, and you're going to be unloading at the store. And start. So how does this guy even look? I just love everything around here. It's just those diesel fumes. Not bad. However, the train. Yeah, this is a little bit of a headache. Because obviously this railroad crossing is blocking our traffic quite a bit. But it's not really coming that out. Well, why do you stop? Go, 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 go. It does have this like weird stopping position over here. I'm not really sure why. Oh, go, that's Rook. Hi, Rook. And go, 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 go. This little army, convoy of small trucks heading to different areas, different places. And it looks beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No way. It's trying to overtake. How amazing. Okay, we screwed that up terribly. I don't know anyway. But it doesn't matter. You guys turn over here. This guy's gonna be continuing to where are you guys going, by the way? Why are you going all the way around over here? What is wrong with this beautiful streets? Oh, you know what? This might be something to it. There might be like a little glitch in the matrix somewhere over here, why those trucks don't take this road. We will build some houses over here, okay? Can you just imagine living over here just next to that? Ugh. Oh, the smells. But before we do that, I'm thinking, like, I guess we could have a bus going straight off into one of those factories. But what would happen if I would just add maybe a little bus, but it's kind of unnecessary because the bus is over here. I'm thinking if we can make a bus go straight from this guy, picking up all the workers and delivering them straight into that. So let's, I'm gonna buy myself one more bus, just for testing purposes. I'm gonna go for the Icarus. From this to the factory. And then you might go over to this as well. Boom, and then back again to the main bus station. You know what, we'll see. Look, I mean, if he can bring workers straight into the factories, it's not gonna be that bad. Stuff is happening. Stuff is definitely happening. There's so much stuff all over the place. Why is this guy stopping over here? It is like this guy can take this light as his own light, but this is not that guy's light. Oh my goodness, look at those chimneys. That is something we should do as well. I believe there is something called, what was it? It is over here, residential buildings. This, the pollution monitoring station. We should throw down one of those somewhere about here just to measure the pollution in this region. Maybe even here. Okay, let's try this out. Can I make it straight and nice? I guess, let's see here. Wireframe, how straight are we? We're kind of perfect. Over here. Boom! We're gonna have one pollution monitoring station over here and maybe one somewhere over the rainbow. I'm just gonna put it down like that, and then we have two of those guys. So the question is, how does those guys operate? Well, the measure pollution Keralis. Yeah, I know. View actual... Okay, let me see here. So I guess green is good, right? How about over here? Because I mean, the pollution should be... Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just smells. Yeah, it does not look that nice. If I take this guy and view actual pollution, everything is green about. One amazing thing about the game, by the way, is, let me show you. Let me just go to a house. For example, those houses over here. People living in them? Yes. Everybody is a somebody. Like, we have names on everybody, we have age, we have lifespan, home building, where they live, working shifts, working in a pub. There's so much information and bits and pieces, like education level, basic education, ABC. I guess that works out. Let me see those first guys moving in over here. How about those? Like, just look at this. Everything is just information. Look at children over here, home building, lifespan 86. Past days, unsatisfied demands, meat, prey, electronics, and sports. We have 15 tons of meat, which means we can even go over here and buy ourselves one more refrigerator truck and buy a big one, maybe not that huge. How is this? 4 tons, 3 tons, 10 tons. A huge Kamaz. You know what? Like, the production is gonna go up. So let's go with this guy. It's a beauty. No, it's not. Let's get this guy to be picking up meat in the meat storage and delivering that to... Yeah, this might be a little bit bad. Because what is going to happen with this meat laying about? That might actually spoil. The turning is a little bit funny on those guys. But who cares? So this will be the moment of truth. Will he pick up the meat or not? Does he load the meat? He does load the meat! I'm clapping because I'm kind of happy that this works. So now we're going to be trading the meat as well. As you can see, there's a lot of cash. Current value of cargo. It just keeps on giving. So now 10k about on each route, back and forth. Okay, that works. It is a little bit wonky over here, but it does work. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm quite pleased about this. It is growing a little community. I think we're just gonna say goodbyes over here. Holy crap, there's a lot of people. But man, this is so sleek that we have this up and running. How's the farms? It is almost harvest season. How's the vodka? Vodka is, well, it's taking some time. We need more workers into those buildings. How about this? As well, we need more workers. We could also import some workers from the nearby cities. I think that the closest city would be Leshice over here. Leshice is going to be the closest town to us, and we could import people from that town. There's no town, no, there's just electricity. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm Keralis. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Workers and Resources Sovietsky Republitsky. Give it a like if you guys did. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. We're really gonna continue to expand the industry. We do have everything we need, food and crops related bits and pieces. We're gonna turn into maybe oil and fuel, or even gravel, coal and iron. Who knows? We'll see. And I'm gonna figure out the signals, alright? It's not perfect. It's far from perfect, but it kinda works. So once again, let's just end on a beautiful train. A few souls died, but don't worry, they have been replaced. This is Sovietsky Republitsky at the end of the day. Choo-choo!